It happened about a year ago. I was coming home from school and I was ascending the stairs to my apartment building when I heard a curious noise coming from the second story deck in front of my apartment. The noise was reminiscent of something like this. As I climbed the stairs, I looked at the porch banister and saw this dove just sitting there. And he wasn't doing anything, he was just sitting there. I almost touched him. I came up so close and I put out my finger and he didn't even move. So I didn't think much of it. I went inside and cooked dinner. At around 11 o'clock, I came back out and the dove was still there. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't even moving. He was just sitting there and staring at me with his eye. I mean, I've had run-ins with birds before. It wasn't that unusual. When I lived on the West Coast, there was this pigeon that I called Pervert Seagull that would sit on the roof outside of my room and make these horrible noises at 5 o'clock in the morning. And they weren't beautiful like the doves. They were god-awful. Something like... His perversions lasted every morning for a month, and they got weirder and weirder. He started inviting his friends to sit on our neighbor's roof and watch him being totally gross and annoying. He flew away after a month, and although I sort of missed him, I was happy to be able to sleep well again. But this bird was different. It was a dove, and he didn't want anything. He wouldn't leave. It's like he wanted friendship. One night, when I was going to sleep, I was looking through my library to find some good quality reading material when I noticed this book that I had never noticed before. It was by an author called David H. Goldstein, and it was entitled Transform into a Dove. Instantaneously curious, I looked up Mr. Goldstein on the internet and found out he was a Yale professor specializing in the transformation of humans into doves. I don't know how I hadn't noticed the book before, but it was fascinating. And I realized I had to change something in my life. After 2 days of staying on my porch, the dove flew away. I was heartbroken. I was listless. I was completely obsessed.